All right, guys. Welcome back to another video. Back at it again at Danz. First fucking vlog of the year that the kids are out of school, not counting for like Christmas or spring break or whatever. You know, or having the 3-day weekends for like Memorial Weekend or, you know, stuff like that. The kids are now 100% out of school. I tried vlogging down here up here yesterday, or I wasn't gonna try to, I should say. I was gonna try to. But there's people up here, and I was like, fuck it, I can go down and vlog in Baird's. You know, because I figured I haven't vlogged down there since that one day when it was about to rain. And I had to go because I was roughly about, you know, just about to hit 4 miles away from home. You know, because I think if I do my math right, because the cement trail that I ride down in Baird's, you know, between Danz and the parking lot, obviously on that side of Danz, not the stuff back here. But the stuff back over there, you know, where all the trails are that I go riding with my uncle, that cement trail one way is 1.6 miles. So then you double back, you know, double that, you know, so if you go from Danz to the parking lot is 1.6 miles. Then you go from the parking lot back to Danz, that's 3.2 because you got to cover that 1.6 miles again. Then you got to cover from Danz to my house, which is probably about 3/4 of a mile. So if going from my house down to the parking lot and then back to Danz is, you know, you're looking about, I don't know, maybe 5 miles then, I don't know. Because like I said, you gotta factor, because I'm roughly factoring what I'm doing here. Because you do the 1.6 miles twice, so that'll be 3.2 miles. So then I think that's roughly about, you know, from the start of the trail at Danz to my house, you know, between my house and the start of the trail at Danz is probably about 3/4 of a mile. You know, so it'd be 0.75. So it'll be 3.2 plus 0.75 would be 3.95. Just to go from my house to the parking lot and then back to the end at Danz. So you're looking at 4.7 miles of riding, roughly. You know, like I said, I'm not too exact sure on the distance further than the length of the cement trail. You know, so that's 3.2 miles. So that's why I say roughly about 4 miles or so. You know, maybe it could be 5. I don't, you know, like I said, I really don't know. You know, I'm thinking when I change the batteries in my odometer again, I might go from my house down to the parking lot and then from the parking lot back home and seeing how much how many miles that is. Oh, you know, how many miles over the 3.2. So then I know exact what's there, you know, that I'm doing, which is not much because I can do it, you know, I can clearly do it easy. But like I said, I just keep saying roughly about 4 miles because it's, you know, easy to remember. And I want to apologize too for that rant I went on yesterday too, because I fucking hate when kids, you know, mind you, they don't really get to see shit like this because their lazy ass parents don't take them to bike shops like how they should be instead of Walmart. But there are some bike shops that only specialize in like the adult-sized mountain bikes. They will have the smaller. Some will have a small selection of like kids-sized bikes. You know, like I seen the bike hub where I bring my bike. I've only seen, you know, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5, one of the two, kid-sized, like actual decent, you know, pretty good kids mountain bikes. And then G&B, the place out in Howard that I used to bring the Iron Horse to, thank God I don't go to that fucking rip-off anymore. Seeing that they specialize in like BMX stuff and all that too, you know, so you can get, you know, a 20-inch kids bike. So you can pretty much get a 20-inch kids bike from a bike shop that's decent, you know, would be a good starter. Because then if you ever wanted to, you know, like if you're getting the BMX and you didn't have the money to, I mean, I should say don't have the money to spend, you know, $500. I mean, if you spend $500 on a bike from a bike shop, that's, I mean, a little on the cheaper side, but it's a lot fucking better in a way because you're gonna get, you know, a decent starting bike, and then you can, you know, there's that possibility that you can upgrade it down the road and make it better, make it your own, make it stronger, you know, to fill your needs. Because it's going to have a lot more safer parts if you buy a bike with the non-quill stem, or the quill, you know, the non-quill stem, you know. So what I mean is, you're going to have the compression cap up here, and you got your pinch bolts here. A quill stem just has a thing where you tighten a bolt, and it has a thing that moves up and down on the threads on the bolt, and it tightens down. You know, and that's how the bars stay in the bike. Compared to like my mountain bike where they clamp onto the fork. That style stem, believe it or not, is a lot fucking safer. Because there's going to be a lot less that's going to fucking fail. I mean, yeah, there's going to be a lot that's going to go wrong with that. There is. You know, you can snap the bolts. You can fucking, you know, you can still snap everything, but quill stems, I'm sorry, are not safe. That's all 1980, you know, because you get that on a lot of Walmart bikes that, you know, have it. Because there are a few Walmart bikes that I've seen that have a pinch bolt style, you know, compression bolt and pinch bolt style stems, but as bike is one. Believe it or not, I'd actually rather that bike over everything else I've rode from Walmart. So, you know, reason, you know, yeah, because you still got the factors that could go wrong with that style stem. You know, like snapping a stem bolt somewhere, you know, of the fucking 6, 7, but you can really only like snap 6. So if you snap the 2 pinch bolts, the whole bars on the fork, you could, if you have a tool, you could probably tighten your compression cap down tight enough to get you home so that the bars don't twist on the fucking steer tube of the fork. Quill stem is 1980s technology that's not safe anymore. Because it could break and it could fucking pop out and hurt someone. Compared if you crack a stem like what's on my bike now, you get it's not going to be held tight, clamping tight onto the fork anymore. So now you got your compression bolt to hold it on the bike. Hopefully try to get you home, so that you can bring the fucking bike in. Like, hey, I need a new stem, or hey, I need help trying to get these bolts out. It snapped off while riding, and I don't know how to get it out, or whatever. But yeah, like I said, believe it or not, that stem there is a lot fucking safer than a quill stem. Because there's a lot less to go fucking, in a way, to go wrong. So, like I said, sorry about the rant yesterday. I just hate when kids fucking, they're fucking mind boggled about my fucking bike because they never seen something this fucking wide. Hello, I passed a family, it was a family of 4 yesterday going home, down, like I said, down in Barrett's. I said, yeah, I was like, what, you jealous that I have a fucking better bike than what your mom and dad are willing to spend money on for you? Didn't get no response. I said it, in close proximity to the parents that say, hey, don't give your kids shit, they deserve better. And yeah, I want kids to be safe. I don't want them fucking, eventually outgrowing the bike and starting to beat the shit out of the bike until it fucking breaks. Don't be like me. I said that's what happens when you have the fucking money to go to a bike shop and spend, $600+ on a fucking bike that's, decent. And, not no Walmart garbage. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go out and ride a little bit depending on the time and all that shit. So, but anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.